The president, who was questioned on the sidelines of a swearing-in ceremony on Monday at the office of the president in Georgetown, reacted to a missive penned and disseminated to the media by PNCR executive Aubrey Norton.
What nonsense Mr. Norton is getting on with? Is this the way we're going to move our country forward?
Norton, via the press release, claimed that, and I quote, "The PPP has shifted Ghana from a peaceful, law-abiding society to one which is characterized by ethnic and political tensions and the re-emergence of crime, corruption, and lawlessness as the order of the day." End quote. In an apparent attempt at defense, the president called for an analysis of all government agencies, as he seemingly suggested that there is ethnic balance in the makeup of government agencies. The president further claimed that it is agonizing for him each day to observe citizens embroiled in racial rants and disputes.
Every single morning you wake up, the most hurtful thing that I see on social media is a level of racist attack that Guyanese would put at each other.
Ali is contending that no evidence was proffered by Norton to support his claims and therefore labeled the attack as baseless. In his missive on Sunday, Norton was firm in his stance that the PPP government, and I quote, bribes Afro-Guyanese individuals with the hope of making inroads into APNU AFC strongholds while persecuting the Afro-Guyanese communities and APNU AFC supporters, end quote. Norton also called on Guyanese to oppose racism. He said that the country will not experience development if ethnic and political discrimination, as well as the concomitant ethnic and political tension, continue to exist. Meanwhile, in response to a vote on behalf of Ghana at the UN General Assembly in relation to Draft Resolution 2, which speaks to a global call for concrete action for the elimination of racism, racial discrimination, xenophobia, and related intolerance, and the comprehensive implementation of and follow-up to the Durban Declaration and Programme of Action, Shadow Minister of Foreign Affairs in the National Assembly, Amanza Walton-Desir, in a recent press release said that Ghana's vote is cause for much confusion, premising her statement on the belief that the Vote Act was willful. She therefore called for corrective action to be taken immediately. Ghana's UN resident coordinator, Caroline Rodrigues-Burkett, in a subsequent statement said, and I quote, "I wish to confirm that Ghana voted in support of the resolution when it was adopted in the General Assembly on December 31st, 2020. End quote. Burkett posited that the registered vote on the screen at the Assembly is not final. Wendell Badrie, HGP Nightly News.